Welcome back to another day off. I just got a lead on a new BMW project car, so let's get some tools together, jam over there, and let's go inspect this thing. Wallet, ratchet driver, pocket screwdriver, 1/4 inch, panel popper, Phillips and flathead, ratchet, flashlight, couple 1/4 inch extensions, needle nose, dikes. Let's bring this tray, gun, scan tool, smoke machine. Ignore the dirty car. All right, let's boogie. All right, we made it. Looks like an E60. Badge says 530i. Thought it was maybe, nope, badge says 550i. Let's see. Yep, that's a 5.5, so we got a 550i, probably an N62. Let's see, let's get access real quick. Here's a look at the side. Ooh, that paint is rough. It's got a lot of clear chipping on that left side. Didn't know about that. Thing's been sitting apparently for a long time. Hood is pretty hammered too. Mirror's broken. Got a broken front windshield, but fixable. Front bumper's seen better days. Ooh, passenger side. We got some duct tape marked there, maybe some pterodactyl poop. Duct taped fender skirt. Let's see if this mirror clicks into place. That mirror's broken too. And I can see wires down there. That's not a good sign. Someone had the E-box disassembled. Yep, she ain't pretty, but let's see what she's got. We're already here. Bumper's a different color than the fender, and hood's a different color too. Looks like it was probably in an accident and they were gonna respray it. She's unlocked, thank goodness. Jake the seller is not here today, so I'm looking at the car without him. Looks like we got sport seats, which is nice. They got the little head pillows. The interior is actually pretty clean. The exterior is real rough, but the interior is not too bad. Sure is hot in here. Ooh, that is a bad sign. We got water dumping onto the floor. Eesh, this thing is rough, guys. This thing is rough. There's the microfilter assemblies. Some jumper cables. Weather stripping. That's probably the weather stripping for the microfilter cowl back there. Engine bracket. That thing goes across the intake manifold. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but it is so wet. This thing is hammered. Well, let's take a look at the engine. Hopefully these hood struts stay up. Nice. Well, that is an N62. Boy, this thing's been sitting for a while, huh? Someone took the covers off of the wiring harness here. You don't see that very often. Ooh, what's going on down here? Looks like they bypassed the... What is that? Power steering? They bypassed the power steering system? E-box is exposed. Look at the wear and tear on that DME and everything in there. Jake said it was a no crank, no start. I am not surprised. Phew. Been a minute since I've seen one of these N62s. I do miss them when the valve seals aren't burning oil and they're not complete junk, but this thing looks rough. Could have the potential for an engine donor. Let's take a look at the engine, see if we find anything. Got some crust down there on the water pipe, so you know the valley needs to come apart for the valley plate and water pipes. Intake manifold needs to come off for that. Valve covers and vacuum pump appears to be leaking as well. Lots of leak back there on the eccentric shaft sensor. Looks like something's maybe been nesting in it too. Not positive. Well guys, she ain't pretty, that's for sure. Could be a good parts car though. I mean, I don't need the parts, but someone might. Oh, that hose clamp's loose. Airbox is loose. Let's cover that up. looks decently clean in there. Let's see what this thing looks like, huh? Now, I don't know if smoke is going to be able to bypass that throttle body blade, but let's see. I don't think smoke is getting past this throttle body. Maybe a little bit. What we can do is stick this guy in here, prop it open. Don't let me forget that plug. All you BMW N62 owners, check this out. There's a crankcase breather diaphragm in there, and when it tears, it lets smoke out this little vent hole right here to let you know that it's failed. If you pop these clips up right here, I guarantee you'd find a big old tear inside that CCV diaphragm. So, in case you guys are ever curious and want to diagnose your own CCV, smoke it. If you got leak there, you can replace that diaphragm by itself. Yeah, intake manifold needs to come off. Need to reseal all the coolant pipes and the coolant valley cover down underneath the intake. Valve covers need to come off. Timing covers need to come off and get resealed. Probably need to do valve seals on intake and exhaust on both sides, and then the body work on top of that. So she ain't the one for me, I don't think. I told Jake I'd look it over, let him know what I thought, but she's a little rough. Not to mention those water leaks inside the cab. Whew. No, that's too much. Let's get my plug back. So Jake was telling me that it has a no crank, no start issue. First place I usually check on these E60s is in the electrical box. There's a IVM, an integrated voltage module, and whenever we used to see no crank, no starts, most of the time it was an issue with the IVM. So I was thinking about starting there, but this car's too far gone. Well, that's a wrap on this girl. I hadn't seen pictures of it before coming to look at it, or else I probably would have passed because the paint is a little bit too rough for me. But I'm thinking we ought to try our hand at doing some automotive paint in the future on the channel. I need to learn. But if anybody wants her for a parts car or something, I'm sure Jake would be willing to let her go for cheap. You can let me know, I'll pass the word on. R.I.P. E60. God, I love those taillights though. Aren't those taillights just the slickest design? It's got a real nice color on the paint job too. Be a real fun, nice car if it was driving. These N62s are just great. Especially when the valve seals are fixed. They're just rocket ships. It's like a poor man's M5. I've been trying real hard to find the next project car, guys, but these BMWs up here, they are few and far between. Jake did say that he has a 98 or a 99 E39 540i with a manual transmission. And if that is true and the exterior is any bit clean, I am very interested in that. He said his brother's got a BMW for sale as well, so it's going to be a good person to know. I think we'll be able to work a deal out on something. I just got to get my eyes on these other cars. Says he's got a Toyota pickup that needs an engine as well, and then it's got a couple limousines for sale. I didn't want to show too much of the property out of respect for him and his old man. He wasn't there today, so he let me come on the property and take a look at that E60, which I'm glad I did. It was a good experience. Hopefully I'm able to show you guys a couple things on the N62. You got to see that crankcase breather leaking smoke there at the valve covers. So for you N62 owners, hopefully that was helpful a little bit. But the hunt continues. We got to find a new project car. I don't know what it's going to be yet. E46, E39. I'm kind of leaning towards a E60 or an E90. I'm open to E39s as well. I just figure we should mix it up from the N54 platform, do something a little different. If you guys got any leads on any cheap BMWs in California, shoot me an email at dayoffdiy@gmail.com or just comment on this video. Let me know. If the price is right, I'm willing to travel with a car hauler in my pickup truck and come grab something and tow it home. Well guys, we're back at the lab, as Josh likes to call it, and we're all tidied up and put away. The hunt continues, but I'll continue to bring you guys along as I hunt down another BMW project. I got a couple in the works. I think I'm going to go check out an E90 tomorrow, so I'll try to bring you guys with. I hope you enjoyed, or I hope you learned something new. I'm going to go make some dinner. But as always, guys, I will see you on my next day off. Cheers.